morning. This is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and today we're going to be doing a great workout. You're going to need 2 weights and a band, some water, and a mat for this workout. So go and grab those, and we're going to start our warm-up. So let's just start with some jumping jacks. So there's no jumping in our jumping jacks. If you want to jump, then you can jump. Every once in a while, we try to do a little plyo moves just to keep those bones a-guessing and hard, you know. But today, we're not going to do that. We're going to do some, modified moves, arms in front. And we're just going to warm up, keep everything moving, try to get it all warmed up before we start our workout for the day. So let's take one arm back and bend the knees as we go back. So just for fun, we're going to be doing 4 sets of 2 different exercises. And of course, we're just going to do back to back. We're going to do 50 seconds of each with 10 seconds to get ready for the next exercise. Okay, let's do the other side. Ready? So let's go back first. And we'll do one with a weight and one with a band. And we'll do an upper body and we'll do a lower body. And I believe we have 3 rounds. 4. We have 4 rounds of that. And then we'll do a finisher. And let's go the other way. And then we'll be done. So that will be a lot of fun for us to do for our workout today. Okay, so let's do a bicep curl and just a little kick out front right now. There you go. Just a little tap. Good. Nice. Okay, so now we're just going to go side to side. Big arms. I was going to do this outside today, but the wind picked up before I could get outside. So then it would be way too noisy to even hear me. So decided better go into the porch and get it done in here. Alrighty. Good. Okay, so let's do hips. Big hips. Round and round we go. And let's take it the other way. Round and round. Good. Okay, let's go side to side. Just like you're just trying to touch each side of the room with that hip. And you know it, we're going to go front and back now. So, front and back with those hips, trying to warm them up. Okay, now one toe. So you're on your toe and you're like making a circle with your knee. Okay? Sorry, strap on. Circle. Okay, let's go the other way. And this will be the other side. Round and round, and back the other way. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's take nice wide legs and do lunges. Okay. I'm going down really low right now because I'm just experimenting with my ability at the moment because I have another workout that I want to do and I'm not sure that I'm physically capable of doing it. Pretty sure I can't, but not well, what the heck. Let's try and see if you can get down that low. Because I'd really like to work on my legs more. You know, it's almost summertime. And I'd like to be able to wear shorts and not scare everybody. Okay, so coming back up. Okay, let's kick the hiney and do some chest presses. keep doing this till our time is up because we're almost there. Good. Keep going. Almost there. And time. All right, perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get our bands and our weights out. So I have mine right here. First thing we're going to do is a push-up. So you can do it two different ways. If you do not want to get on the floor, you can take your band, either way, we're going to put it around us, okay? And you can do this with a flat band just as easily. So around your back, under your armpits. So I'm just going to hold on to the strap and I'm going to get on the floor like this. You can do it on the wall too, okay? And you're going to put your hand on the wall and you're going to press back and do a push-up, and so that you have that tension when you go back. So that's what it looks like on the wall. Otherwise, we're going to go to the floor and do the same thing. So depending on your band, how much you want to cinch up on it, okay? So we're going to do push-ups like that. Then we're going to come up, and then we're just going to pick up the weights, and you can do 1 or 2 weights depending on how heavy they are. And we're just going to do a squat with a half squat in between. And we're just going to go back and forth between those 2 exercises 4 times. Alrighty, so let's get ourselves onto the floor. And I'm going to do kneeling push-ups. And I'm going to have my strap behind me. Okay, and then down and up. So when I come up, there's tension. Good. So when I go down, there's hardly any tension at all. Definitely makes a difference. Readjust my hands next time. See if I can make it flatter. Okay, now I'm going to grab my weights and we're going to do a full squat with a half squat. So we do full squat, half squat, then up. Full squat, half squat. So we don't come all the way up that first time. We do it the second time because we want that half squat in there. Half squat and up. So full squat, half squat, and then all the way up and squeeze. Good. Pinch and tush there. Make sure you get that squeeze because you'll get more fatigued and you'll feel a bigger difference after you squeeze your tush than if you just kind of come up and have a lazy tush, okay? It's all about working on that tush muscle. Okay, so I'm going to come back down, bring it around, Whew. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to make it flatter. Not doing what I want. Okay, I'm running out of time here. There we go. A little better. Probably not as flat as I want it to be. Kind of pulling on my thumbs a little. Don't really want that. I need to hold it out more. There. So make sure your hands are happy. And then if the band is too much, you know, remove it. Flat band might work even better. Okay, come back up. So advantage to wall push-ups is you don't have to come back up, right? You're already there. But advantage to going down is that you make yourself come back up, right? Okay, are you squeezing that tush? I did not the last time. Gotta make myself do it. Squeezing the tush. That's it. I like that. Much better. Whew. Is that better for you? Yeah? Thinking about that? Now, doing 4 sets of everything, we're gonna get a pretty good workout, right? Okay. Behind. Ooh. Okay. Flat hands. Okay, so now I've kind of got it so that it's coming through the back of my palm. So feels better because it's not pulling on my thumb. So I kind of like that a lot better. So maybe I finally found how I'm supposed to hold that band. Good. Keep going. Set of legs, and then we'll be down to our last full set after this. Okay, here we go. Squat, squat, squeeze, squat, squat, squeeze. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so getting ready for that last set. Wrapping that band around. Okay, here we go. Maybe you're quicker than I am getting that band ready. Just noticed that my band says 30 pounds. So I guess that's 30 pounds of resistance on that band. And squeeze. So my bands are all different shades of gray and black. But they have a really cute set that's pinks and purples and blues that you can get that's the same thing if you'd rather have a girlier set of weights, of bands like that. I'm not sure why I got the gray pair, but I guess I just felt I wanted something generic. Okay. All right, one full set done, or one round done. Drink of water. Okay, next 2 exercises. We're gonna use the band for our legs, and we're gonna do a squat with the side leg raise, squat, side leg raise, squat, side leg raise, okay? So we get the outer thigh there too, so it's fun. And then we're going to do bicep curls. So we're gonna go in and out, in and out with the weights. Alrighty, so let's start with the band first. So we're gonna do legs first, and then we'll go into the biceps. Alrighty, so legs underneath. Obviously, make sure that band is in the middle of the feet, not up by the toes, and bend the knees a little bit. Don't push your knees back. And I like to hold the, bicep curl position just because whatever you have to do to keep tension on the band. So I'm not really holding it tight enough that I'm gonna get a lot of tension when I do my squat, but it's gonna definitely keep tension all the time. So you want it to be so that it's always a little bit tense, okay? Good. And good. Okay, so now we're gonna take it down. I'm gonna get the weights. And I'm gonna do a regular bicep curl and then go to kind of an outer bicep curl. So about here and then out here. So up and then out here. Good. So in and then out. In and then out. Whew. By the time we get to the fourth set, my arms are gonna be shot. Perfect. Okay, grabbing band, stepping on it. All right, here we go. Good. Gotta get that side leg raise in there. Really work on that outer thigh. Trying to scooch over just a little bit so I can get it to the other side a little bit more. So it's a narrower squat that I'm doing this time, which also helps the legs. Don't forget your little squeeze at the top before you take your leg out. Good. Okay. Grabbing those weights. Bend your knees a little bit. Okay, so first bicep curl. And out to the side. Nice, okay. Ready? Definitely feel it in those arms. Okay, arms up, down, out to the side. Okay, get over. Well, you can slow it down or you can pick up your pace too, depending on how much energy you have, how you're feeling. You might be up first thing in the morning, feeling great, and you're going, God, Joy, you're going so slow. Well, go faster than me. We're not counting reps, right? So if you feel like going faster, go. You know, maybe you just had your coffee and you're thinking, I can do this. So do it, as long as your form is good, right? That's what we always talk about, form first. Oops, okay, bicep curl. Maybe you have lighter weights. Maybe you're like, why is she lifting those so slow? It's because they're heavy. So do them a little faster. If you have lighter weights, get a few more reps in. Yeah, you can do it. Here we go again. Is this it? This is our last round? Yeah? I think so too. That's it? Let's go for it. So this is workout, workout 2 of 4. I think our finisher is abs. You'd think that because we're doing all upper body, lower body. So I always like to get that little bit of an ab workout in when we do something like this, right? Come on, we can do it. Push it. All right, and let's do bicep curls. Okay, so up and then out. Last set, right? Watch those leaning ones like I just did. Trying to throw your body back too much. You gotta really pull those abs in. Your body stays strong. Knees are slightly bent. Have that, we call that athletic stance. Come on. Get those biceps 2 different ways here. Come on. Okay, good job. Weights down. Okay, shake it out. Woo, hurt my hands. Alrighty. We're gonna use the band first again. Gonna be for the upper body. And we're gonna do a bicep curl into an upright row. Okay, and we've done those before. They can be tough, but we're gonna do them. And you're gonna put 1 foot on the band, unless it's a really loose band you can use 2. And then we're gonna go into an alternating narrow squat to wide squat to I think there's a reverse lunge and a front lunge in there. So we're gonna get all different directions on one leg and all different directions on the other leg, alrighty? So that'll be fun. And you can just hold 1 weight for that, just because it's hard to hold 2 weights when we're doing that exercise already. All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna use 1 foot and I'm putting weight on it. My knee is slightly bent. I'm gonna press the button. I could probably use 2, couldn't I? Because this is a bigger band. Okay, never mind, I'm gonna use 2. But you can use 1. It just depends on your band, right? Here, and then up. bicep curl, upright row. Notice my elbows go high, okay? And my hands end up like right under my chin to where my clavicle is. If you can see my clavicle. I'm trying to have really strong wrists here, but my left arm wants to have a wimpy wrist. But that's where I need to do more of those wrist exercises, right? Walk around with a hammer in my hand and do those exercises and not break anything while I'm doing it. Should I stand back more? Can you see me better? There we go. All right. So I'm going to hold one weight just because it's going to give me more room. I'm going to step up though because I have to do a lot of moving here. Okay, so I'm going to hold this here and I'm going to do squat, wide squat, front lunge, reverse lunge, narrow squat, wide squat, front lunge, reverse lunge. Good. Narrow squat, wide squat, front lunge, reverse lunge. Now, I wouldn't say go real fast on this one because you're going in so many directions and you have such good, you have to really watch your footing, okay? Lunge, reverse lunge. Good. Narrow squat. Oh, got it stuck there. All right, weight down. 2 foot, 1 foot, whatever you need. Okay, so bicep curl and up. There we go. Knees are slightly bent. Elbows are coming up. Good, love to see that. Breathing. Are you breathing? Do you need to take a break before we're done? Get a drink of water if you need it before our 4 sets are over, okay? You don't have to wait for me. Good. Keep going. Alrighty. Up we go. Okay, here we go. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Front lunge. Reverse lunge. Good. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Front lunge. Reverse lunge. 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 Narrow squat. Wide squat. Front lunge. Okay, remember that. We're on that left side. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Good. Bicep curl. Upright row. Bicep curl. Upright row. Feel it in that back. Feel it in my waistline even. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. But you can breathe twice if you need to. So that's twice, whatever it takes. But breathe. Don't hold your breath the whole time, okay? Okay, so I'm going to start on this leg again. Okay, so I'm going to do squat, squat, front lunge, reverse lunge. I'm too close. I gotta move it up. Ready? Narrow squat. Wide squat. Front lunge. Reverse lunge. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Good. Front lunge. Reverse lunge. Good. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Front lunge. Reverse lunge. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Front lunge. Reverse lunge. Good. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Okay. One more set. Darn, I was hoping that was the fourth set. Guess not, huh? Okay. One more set. Okay. Bicep curl. Upright row. Bicep curl. Upright row. Bicep curl. Upright row. I think the next set, we get to be on the floor the whole time. And I'll show you what to do if you don't want to be on the floor, though, okay? Bicep curl. Upright row. Bicep curl. That's not bicep curl. That's an upright row. That's a bicep curl. Upright row. 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 Bicep curl. Okay. Pretty sure there's a last set. Come up here, okay, before I do my front lunge, back lunge. Back lunge. There we go. Squat. Wide squat. Front lunge. Reverse. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Front lunge. Reverse. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Front lunge. Reverse lunge. Almost there. Wide squat. Front. Back. Narrow. Wide. Okay. Made it through. Alrighty. Quick drink. Alrighty, so our last one is going to be skull crushers and seated band legs. So you can do this in a chair. I'm going to do it on the ground. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So skull crushers, if you're not going to be on the floor, then find a place to sit. You're going to take one weight, bring it above your head, and you're just going to do tricep extensions, okay? Behind the head like this. Perfect. You'll set your weight to the side. You'll get your bands, okay? And because there's 4 sets, you're going to do one leg at a time. You're going to put it under one foot. You're going to hold onto the band, and you're just going to do a leg extension like this, okay? So this is what it's going to look like if you're seated in a chair. If you're on the ground, we're going to do, you can do 1 or 2 weights on the ground, and we're going to do skull crushers up here, down by your ears, okay? Or 1 weight, it'll come right on top of your forehead, right to your forehead. You're not going to touch your forehead. Alrighty? And for the legs, you're actually going to try to use both legs, okay? You're going to lay down here and bring your head up, and we're going to extend out like this, okay? So it's kind of like a crunch-ish, but you're up and you'll be pushing out. So don't sit way up here and do it, because then it's going to hurt your back. you need to be back further. If you need to keep your head down and do it, you can do it with your head all the way down too, okay? So those are the two. I put my hands all the way in, grab onto the band. So, quick change. Alrighty, so modified in the chair, one leg at a time. Don't put both legs in it because it's gonna hurt your back. Alrighty, so I'm actually gonna take my glasses off so I don't hit my glasses because I'm gonna use both weights. Let's do skull crushers first. Okay, on my back, weights above. Okay, coming down past my ears and then back up because I'm using two weights. Otherwise, one weight and coming down towards your forehead, keeping your elbows narrow. Breathe in as they go down, breathe out as they come back up. Don't go so fast that you lose control over them because they can hit you in your cheekbones, in your forehead, in your eye. I've done it all. So you need to be real careful, especially if you start to get really tired towards the end of the 50 seconds. Just stop. Take a longer break. Get ready for the next exercise. Alrighty, so those weights are down. I'm going to grab my band, put my hands in, grab it, put it under my feet, okay? Legs in and out. My head and shoulders are up. My back is on the ground. Pressing with flat feet. You're going to work your quads here. And yes, you do get your abs and some other things too. Good. Okay, take the arms out. Grab your weights. Okay, round two. And take them down for skull crushers again. Make sure your back is happy on the mat. So if you need to press up and pull that belly button down, get that tailbone flat, then take a second to do that. Make sure your chin is vertical with the floor so you can breathe. Don't tuck it in. Don't be looking behind you so that you're too overextended. Getting tired. Really feeling it now. Okay. Grabbing my bands. Whew. Okay, here we go. The more rounds we do, the more we're going to feel it in those quads. Going to get it from the hip flexors down. So we're trying to be kind of vertical here. You're not like way up here and pressing up towards the ceiling. Try to get them a little bit more parallel with the floor. I'm even resting my arms right now. Feeling it in my legs though. Okay. Dropping the band, grabbing my weights. Okay, making sure my back is happy. And here we go. So if you're counting reps and it's getting really heavy, try to get to at least, 6 to 8 reps. especially if your weights are heavy. If they're a little bit lighter, you want 8 to 10 reps during this 50 seconds. If you're getting more than that, you could probably go up in weight. Okay, weights down. I think that was like 12 for me, and the last 3 were like really ugly, so. Okay, here we go. Breathe in all that I can through here. I'm sure you're like, gosh, Joy. So it's warm in this room, and I have long sleeves on, which was crazy. And really long pants. It's beautiful outside, just windy as I'll get out. I think this is our last set. Is this our last set? All right, here we go. Okay, so that was 10, and that was like, woo, barely do that one. Okay, and let's do those legs one more time. Ooh, here we go. When you get tired, you know it because your legs start going higher and higher. So we're going to stand for our finisher. Ooh, my arms. Those tricep extensions really tire you out for this part, don't they? Feeling it in those quads. Okay, got it. Alrighty. Now, let's roll ourselves up, take a drink, and we're going to stand up and get ready for our finisher. Good. Alrighty. So our finisher is going to be just as long as our other rounds. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 4 different exercises though. So we're going to start with side bends, and we're going to use the weights for that. Then we're going to go to a wood chop. We're going to do right side, left side, or whichever you get to first. And then we're going to put the bands down, and we're just going to do alternating front kicks. And then we're going to do it again. Okay? So I'm going to get my weights ready, my bands ready. Okay, so if you need to pause before we do our finisher, then you can pause. Otherwise, we're going to go straight for it. So this is a bit longer workout today. So, alrighty. Are we ready for the finisher? 8 minutes long. Here we go. So we're doing side bends. Alternating side bends. So we're just going side to side. So I'm trying not to stick my hip out. I'm just going from side to side. Really feeling it in that waistline. 3, 4. So we're getting our obliques from 2 different directions when we do our side bends, and then we're going to go into our wood chop. So we're going to work them 2 different ways, and then we're going to work our lower abs by doing the front kicks, okay? Keep going, almost there. All right, so these go here, and I'm going to step on the band, okay? And I'm gonna pull. Just a wood chop. You're gonna feel it in your shoulder and your back too. So remember, opposite arm, I'm on the inside of my foot with the band. You can have it over the top of the foot if you want to. It doesn't matter. Feeling it. Almost there. Okay, so now I'm going to switch sides. Opposite hand, okay? And pull. Make sure you get a good rotation. Working the inner and outer obliques here with your side bends and your wood chops. Going at a little bit faster pace than with the other exercises. Okay, so move the band off to the side. Okay, and we're just gonna do front kicks now. You can kick little or you can kick big. So I'm gonna try to kick big, okay? Just going side to side. Trying to do front kick, kicking with my heel. Trying to keep my hands up. Every once in a while I drop them, I know. So as I look at myself in the iPad that I'm filming myself on, I'm thinking, okay, I'm trying to get to my head each time. Pull in the belly button. Now, if you need to do this, you can do that too. Helps with it all. Okay, back to the beginning. Okay, so we're almost done. So we got 4 more minutes. Okay, here we go. Keep going side to side. That's it. Feeling it through that waistline. So when you have heavy weights, so these are like 10 pounds a piece. So I can feel the difference. I can feel it in my arms. I can feel it in my waistline when I'm carrying these. Going side to side, especially because I've picked up the pace and I'm really working it. Okay. Stepping on my, missed it, band. Okay, pulling to the sidewall. So I'm going to try to get a better rotation on this side than I did the last time. Good. So think, I'm gonna try to look at my elbow as it goes back. Because you want to get your head to follow your spine as you're doing this, okay? Because that's going to help with getting deep into the obliques as you do this without hurting your shoulder or your lower back. Okay, so now we're going to go to the other side. Okay? And holding on. Okay, I need to be this way more. Okay, here we go. Good. Good, just keep going. Almost done. We're so close to being done. You're thinking, this was a long one, Joy. Yeah, it was, just a little bit, but it's worth every minute. Okay, so kicks again. Okay, so maybe you kick a little higher. Maybe you need to hold on to something to help you kick a little bit higher, and that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you're not leaning into whatever you're kicking, that you're holding on to, okay, as you're kicking. Maybe you need to tap a wall or tap the side of a chair to help you get your feet up a little bit more, or slow it down and kick so you can get used to trading your weight from side to side as you're kicking, okay? And then that way, you're working your balance, you're working your ankles, working your shins, all of that. Foot placement, all part balance, right? So just make sure you're not being all willy-nilly and trying to do too many things at once. So think about it. Slow it down if you need to. But don't hold on to something and then go crazy. All right, perfect. Okay, drink of water. Going to get back in and we're going to start our cool down. Okay. Okay, let's see. Shake it out. 5 minutes on the timer. Perfect. Okay, let's start with our legs. I'm going to push back on my tush and just hold it here. Head is up, okay? Don't drop that head below our heart, because we just finished. We're just sticking that tush out, flat back. Okay, so now we're going to straighten one knee, or bending the other one, kind of like a sassy girl. Stretch. Here, stretching that hip. Good. And then we're going to trade to the other side. Nice. Okay, then we're going to bring both knees in, okay? And we're going to lift one heel, and that booty's still out. So I'm kind of holding on to something right now. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I did. And then we're going to trade to the other heel. Breathing. Okay, down. Okay, so now we're going to go up and down a couple times. Okay, now we're going to drop those heels and we're going to slowly bring ourselves up. Okay, let's take one leg back. Push that heel down. Good. Is my hair wonky? Probably. Feels good. Okay, coming back up. Let's trade the other side. Up. Nice tall. Good. Feeling good? Nice. Okay, coming up. Oh, okay, now big hip circles do you hear me crack-a-lacking? I don't know if you can hear that way over there. But my ankles like to pop just a little bit. Okay, so hand in back pocket. Breathing. Okay, so I'm looking at that back pocket while I'm doing this. Because what? My spine is following, my neck is following my spine. Okay, let's tray to the other side. Okay, and then back to the center. So our next workout is going to be challenging, just so you know. And so don't expect, don't give up on it as we try to do it, because I don't even know that I can do it. So we're going to try it just because, hey, we all have to try new things. It's going to be a one of those where we take 4 minutes to get something done, and then we're going to do 2 minutes of mobility, and we're going to use a lower weight in the weight part of it, just because the mobility in that workout is pretty challenging. Okay, and then roll yourself up. So it's just to get us to move in ways that we don't normally move, and to use our muscles to build muscle. And you can't just be in a machine, use a machine to help you build muscle without increasing your mobility at the same time, because it doesn't help your body. So we're going to challenge ourselves, okay? So let's do that. Let's challenge ourselves on Wednesday when I load that mobility workout in. So you might go, heck no, but you do what you can, and then you go back to it, and you do it again, and you do it again. And we're all going to do that. And then we try to incorporate those moves into other workouts so that we can grow. So just keep that in mind when you see the workout up and around. Good, okay. To the back, and lift that chin just a little bit. So it'll be challenging, and it's going to be tough, especially those of us with bad knees. I mean, I have bad knees, but the more I do, the better my knees get, okay? So you do what you can, and you stop when your knees say no more, okay? So remember that. Or you have breakfast and watch it, Deep breath in and exhale. And you visualize it, because that's part of it too. Inhale and out. If you can't physically do something, or you think you can't, you visualize it. I always visualize every workout before I do it. And then I do it, and I go, okay, it didn't go like I planned, but hey, I still got through it. Alrighty, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. I am so glad you were here with me today. Comment, subscribe. We're just a bunch of people working out together. I really enjoyed having you here with me today. Tell me what else you want to see, or tell me, hey, Joy, I think you're crazy. Don't do that ever again. And I might not, or I might add it every time until you're used to it. But either way, I love you, and have a great day.